I talk a lot about indie games on this show, but now that I really think about it, I should talk about the grandfather of all new indies. If you're thinking I'd be talking about Braid, you'd be wrong. Besides not even have played it myself, because it didn't look appealing to me, Braid wasn't the first. Also, Braid was made by a guy who was part of the mainstream gaming scene beforehand, so he knew what he was doing. Besides, the game I'm talking about came out 4 years before it, which is... Cave Story, created by Daisuke Amanya, or Pixel. This guy created everything by himself, and I mean everything. This game has been a sleeper hit, gaining a cult following, prompting countless ports, 2 enhanced versions, and a complete remake for the 3DS. Which is how I discovered it. Wow, I got into this late. Now, there are many different ways you can play Cave Story, but for the sake of the review, I'll be talking about Cave Story Plus, which you can find on Steam. The first thing you'll notice is that the game doesn't tell you how to play it at all. It just drops you in like a classic NES game. Now, I don't know if you know this, but Cave Story's hard. Like, insanely hard. For this reason, you're totally gonna need every health pack and weapon you can get your hands on in this game. Another thing about this game is how it controls. The main character has a certain amount of flow to him, which can really be a pain for the tougher platforming sections. Not to mention the jetpack upgrade you get later in the game, making the already floaty platforming a little more frustrating. Well, a great thing about this game is the bosses. Oh man, the bosses are crazy. They put all your platforming skills to the test, and really make it a life or death situation. These guys can be extremely tough at times, including the final boss. The story involves you, an unnamed hero, saving the population from slavery from the tyrannical mind only known as the Doctor. There is also a true ending that, admittedly, you would have to go through hell just to get. Aesthetics vary depending on what version you are playing, but it has a nice clean 8-bit look to it. This look was used because of the tools that Pixel had at the time. Keep in mind, this was made before game engines became easier to access for the general public. In fact, Cave Story was originally supposed to be in 3D, a feat later achieved in the 3DS remake. It looks okay. Music is pretty dang catchy, but I guess it's up to personal preference, but come on, this is some killer stuff. I think that the remastered OST is probably the best official version of it if you ask me. What to look out for this game? Well, going for the true ending is really where the game goes from a decent difficulty curve to some Kaizo Mario Bowl at the end, but that's for the players who want that oh so lovely true ending. A normal run isn't so bad though. But that's Cave Story. Quite the charming game filled with great characters, great music, great story, and good gameplay. Notice I didn't say great there. It's a wonderful package put into one. And the best part is you can get the original for free. However, if you're looking for one that has better music, camera, and control, you can buy it for any Nintendo console that can connect to the internet, or enhanced version on Steam. I did the thing. Did you like it? Well, if you did, you should check out the other things I did. Here's the links to them. I'm gonna go now.